Hello children, welcome back to your science class. Today also we'll continue with chapter 2, human body, the skeletal system. Till now in this chapter you have learned about the bones, skeleton, parts of the skeleton. Today in this video we are going to talk about the joints. So first of all, what is joint? Joint is a place, or you can say junction, where two bones meet. In our body, 206 bones are there. So the places where two of the bones are connected are meeting together, that case is known as joint. As you can see in this picture, the two bones are kept on each other and they are joined to each other. This place is known as joint. There are many types of joint. We'll study about the types of joint. There are two types of joint in human body, immovable joint and movable joints. Immovable joint, as the name itself told, immovable, which is not movable. Immovable joints are fixed, so there is no movement at the joint. Okay, so you can say a joint that allows very little or no movement is called immovable joint, or it is only called as fixed joint. Any place where the bones are fused together in immovable joint. For example, this type of joint is found between the bones of skull and joints in the pelvic girdle. As you can see in the picture, first picture is of skull, and you know there are total 22 bones which make our skull. So these bones are just fixed together. We cannot move the bones in our skull, so they are having fixed joints. Same as in our pelvic girdle, means hip girdle, there are also many bones which are permanently fixed, so we cannot move these joints. These joints are known as immovable joints. Next is movable joint, as the word movable itself told, which can move. So this joint that provide free movement to the body are called movable joints. Some movable joints are found in arms, hips, legs and shoulder. As you can see in the picture, this is showing the joints where the movable joints are present, like spine. That because of that we are able to bend straight, knees, because of this we are able to fold our leg, walk, even dance, foot, the fingers, the toes and the ankle we can move. And same as in hand, there are movable joint. Because of this we are able to move our hand, we are able to make fist, we are able to hold the things. And same as at hips also, these our legs is joined to the hip girdle, there also we can move. Now there are four different types of movable joints in our body. First is hinge joint, second ball and socket joint, third is pivot joint, and fourth is gliding joint. Hinge joint. This type of joints allow in a back and forth manner, like the hinge of a door. As you open the door, you can only close and open the door. You cannot move that door in all the direction. Same as this type of joint allow only movement in one direction. These are found in elbows, knees, finger and toes. Just children, try to move your hand from elbow. You will, as the picture is showing, you can only up and down your hand. This is allowing only movement in one direction. Let's clear with this. Just see, this is showing our elbow. How this causes the movement? See, our hand can move only like this. This is having the hinge joint. Now next is ball and socket joint. This type of joint allows movement in all directions. In this type of joint, one end of the bone is shaped like a ball. As you can see in the picture, one bone end is like a ball and it fits into a socket-like cavity in the other bone. So the ball-shaped bone is fixed in, just fitted inside the socket-like cavity, and the rounded bone can easily move in the socket. Thus, we can easily move our bone in all directions. This type of joint is found in hip and shoulder. See, this will make you stand clearly that the one end of the bone is like ball and another is having socket like structure, and the ball shaped bone is fixed inside the socket, and we can, as it that picture is showing it, we can rotate in all direction. Same as the places where ball and socket joint is present, we can rotate that portion in all the direction. This is found in our shoulder. As children, you can rotate your hand from the shoulder. You can just rotate your hand whole up and down. So there the ball and socket joint is present. Next, fiber joint. This type of joint found between our head and neck only, and that allows movement from side to side. As this picture is showing, now you understood, I think, the place where the fiber joint is present. It means it is present between our head and neck. So now you know how you can rotate your head, how you can move your head. So we can move from side to side, just like it. Okay, we cannot move our head back, it can only move from side to side. Okay, now next is gliding joint. This joint allow the bones to slide over each other in different directions. In this type of bone, two of the bones are just kept on each other, like as you keep your palms on each other and you can rub it, you can slide it in any direction. Same as these bones are slide over each other and they are just moving in any of the direction or different direction. This type of joint is found between small bone of wrist and ankle. Just see next slide will make you understand clearly how the bones in the gliding joint just slide over each other. Now children, we'll revise what are the types of joint. So you learned that joints are two types, immovable and movable. Immovable, there is no movement, that are fixed, and movable, that allow movement. So there are four type of mixed movable joints. Hinge joint allow movement only in one direction. Ball and socket allow in all the direction. Fibre joint allow movement from side to side, whereas gliding joints in this bones just slide over each other in any of the direction. Now you understood the places where the bones are just meeting each other is joined, but how actually these bones are joined together? Are there any glue is used to join the bones? No. There is the bones of a joint are held together by a strong tissue called ligament. As you can see in the picture, upper layer, that is a strong tissue, a group of cells. So there no glue is used. There a group of cells, a strong tissue which holds two bones together, that are called ligament. Because of this, these ligaments allow movement at the joint as they are strong and flexible. So because of the ligament, our joints are at their place, they do not dislocate. Next in children, you know the end of our bones are covered with a thin layer of cartilage. And what is cartilage? Cartilage is also a type of spatial tissue which is not as hard and rigid as bone, but it is stiffer and less flexible than muscles. The end of the bones are just covered with the cartilage so that it's act like cushion, so that our bones do not rub on each other. Okay, so and you know this cartilage is also found in our nose and ear. Our nose and ear are also made up of bones, are also made up of cartilage. They are not made up of the bone. So this is all for today. Hope you understand the types of joint in our body and how do they move. Children, with this video I have shared one link. Everyone just see that link, click on that link and see the video carefully. That will make you understand clearly the movement in the joints. Okay, you will see that video also and then solve the assignment given today. Okay, thank you all.